Now to what's been making headlines on the Rural News Desk this week. Janina?
Well, beekeepers are calling on the government to act quickly to eradicate the yellow-legged hornet. Several of the large wasps have been spotted on the North Shore in Auckland, and the Ministry for Primary Industries is urging people to report any more they see. NZ Beekeeping Incorporated President Jane Lorimer says the hornets will prey on hives weakened by other pests like varroa mite. She says the varroa mite response was slow and too little, too late.
We're trying to ensure that MPI and that keep their foot to the pedal and ensure that they do have an eradication plan and that for this hornet. They haven't actually got that many traps out on that to try and trap these hornets. We believe there should be traps within a 35-kilometre radius and that of the fines up there in Auckland, at least. It is really important that they move quickly, and at the moment they're not moving quickly enough for us.
Biosecurity Commissioner Mike Inglis says biosecurity responded quickly and has staff working full-time on surveillance and community engagement.
Improved farmer confidence has led to another increase in farm sales, particularly in dairy. Real Estate Institute data shows dairy farm sales for the year to September were up almost 70% compared to last year. While prices varied across the regions, the median price for dairy farms was up 2% to $38,660 per hectare. Figures show horticulture has also bounced back with strong demand in Bay of Plenty and Hawke's Bay. However, the viticulture market is quiet amid market uncertainty, and recent law changes have slowed farm-to-forest conversions and overseas forestry sales.
ASB is rolling out a $1 billion plan to help farmers make better use of their land. The bank's Every Hectare Matters program will lend up to $5 million per farmer over 5 years, with support from independent agri-consultants. It's designed to help farmers unlock more value from their existing land, whether that's improving current systems, diversifying into new crops, or investing in technology. ASB's Rural General Manager, Aidan Gent, says it's the first time a New Zealand bank has linked lending to a farm's future potential rather than its current balance sheet.
We've spent a lot of time looking at the opportunities within New Zealand food and fibre because we know that if food and fibre wins, then New Zealand can win. And there's a report done that suggested from Lincoln University, our Future Use of Land report, that even a 10% uplift in productivity within pastoral land could deliver $10 billion to the economy over the next 5 years and contribute a 10% reduction to environmental costs. Now, we know from that, though, that one of the big challenges for sheep and beef customers is the ability to access capital and also the access to good advice around how they can transform their business or fund things like succession.
The program aims to reach about 1,000 farms, and Lincoln University modelling shows it could boost GDP by up to $4.5 billion a year once fully rolled out.
Hundreds of dairy farms are trialling a new treatment system that could dramatically cut methane emissions from effluent ponds. The gas from these ponds makes up 7 to 10% of total emissions from farms. Canterbury company EcoPond System pumps polyferric sulphate and sulphuric acid into the ponds, which suppress methane and boost bacteria to reduce emissions. Director Elliot Mercer says it hopes to have 1,000 farms on a subscription model in the next couple of years.
Task Force Kiwi says it's hoping to attract more volunteers to help with the rising demand for disaster relief. The organisation has been helping clear trees from North Canterbury farms hit by severe weather during last month's storms, while another group worked in Kaikoura following the large wildfires. Task Force Director Richard Adams says it's evident the recovery won't be easy for some farmers.
For some people there, it's going to be months, if not years, just due to the size of the jobs that are required to be done. At the time, we had a team in Hiranui. We also had a team at the same time in Kaikoura as well, helping with fire relief there, so helping the 6 homes that were destroyed as part of that fire on the 21st. But we're also looking at sending some teams down south to Clutha and Southland. Obviously, there's a significant amount of work that's required to be done down there as well. We're a fully volunteer organisation, so it's just about balancing resources.
Richard Adams says it's hoping to increase its numbers to around 1,000.
Crowds have been flowing through the Canterbury A&P showgrounds in Christchurch for a taste of rural life. Last year, financial pressures meant the show might not go ahead. It eventually did, although at a reduced capacity. This year is the 3rd show for Bella Brown, who's an animal keeper at the Orion Farm Park and loves watching kids meet all the farm animals.
great. I've got the biggest smile on my face right now. It's so fun. We've got some ducks, a lot of sheep, we've got some kuni pigs, a few goat breeds, including a rare breed of Arapawa goats, a bunch of chickens. It's great for kids to see and interact with animals that they don't get to see every day, especially even kuni pigs, like letting them feel that their fur is different from a rabbit, in for a big few days.
And just finally, Canterbury Nursery Manager Jake Linklater has been crowned New Zealand's Young Horticulturalist of the Year. Well done, Jake. And that's the Rural News Wrap for this week.